Yumbala, Vobi Rolshpa. Yibs. Oh, Yibs.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Hey everybody, welcome to the daily. Just doing daily Sunday Sims tonight. I think that my mic might have been off a moment ago, but I switched it on. So, hi Schmidt. Let me know if you can hear me. But yeah, I'm kind of just revisiting some households that I used to play and checking in on some old characters. This here is Vicky Vox. And she started off as my first university student. This is also a tiny living build that I created. This is, let's see, I think it's a small home. Might be a, let's find out. It's very appropriately named Black Hex Tiny Home Dana. That's me. Who made it? I still haven't put any lot traits on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose some lot traits. We have Chef's Kitchen, Convivial, and let's give it great soil, because she does have a tiny garden in the front. Okay, so if we go up here to the lot info, it tells me that it's a tiny home residential, right? And then we're gonna click here to, oh, mistake. Weird. Okay. So yes, it's a tiny home. Micro home is the smallest, and that is 32 tiles. This one here is 63 tiles out of 64, which makes it a tiny home. And then the next level up would be a small home, which is 100 tiles. So this one, it falls right in the middle, tier 2. And if you click here, it will tell you a little bit more information about what's available under each tier. If I can find it. Did they change that? Oh, it's right here. I'm sorry. So you go over one more, click on the venue lot rewards. cool. So it says, the perks of having a tier 2 tiny home are you got the touch. Skills increase at double the standard rate. So that's pretty cool. Cozy comforts, relax. Everything is twice as comfortable as it is generally. Lighten the load. Using less space means using less energy, which means lower bills. Okay. Feeling fine all the time. Happy, inspired, and focused buffs last twice as long. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of benefits from having a tiny home, and I really like this build just because it's unique. I kind of started off with hexagon shapes and expanded the house out from there. I like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on what Vicky's up to for a moment. If you push this button here, it does like a movie mode where it will follow her around, which is pretty neat.
Chelner. Gungane. Golarga Finosa. Squasplinze. Ganashuna. Tharb Fenip. Inzanu Craney. Naya Floof. Essenoi. Flarib Finalibo. Baribi. Dumse Bruhana. Puma. Samsomog. Banji. Brisham. Wafatub. Prita? Essenoi. Flarib Finalibo. Merkel Zira? Gaba? Sarefi Pardus Kizna. Guaz Karenzi. Quafika Bimel? Befala Fredoy. Huh? Huh? Oh.
Alright, what's Vicky up to? So she's researching advanced cooking techniques, which is so like her, you know?
Huh?
Felix. So she's already maxed out her cooking skill, which is super wonderful. I think what I'll have her do next is work on her baking skill. After she cleans this mess up, of course. Jeez. I'll just leave that on the ground. Shout out to my one viewer. How's it going? Just chilling. Sunday night Sims. I was doing a bunch of sewing earlier. I've been sewing masks all weekend. So this is actually like my reward right now, is to be playing my video games. But thanks for stopping by. Okay, so she did the right thing. She sent herself to work. That's awesome. When she gets back, I have big plans for her to do some baking. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Dark Shadow? Yeah, things are going good. I've actually been like super busy. I've been working, and also in my free time I've been making sewing masks. So yeah, I was kind of just saying that this is my reward right now for working all weekend, is to sign in and play The Sims. How's your night going? I'm gonna get a straw for my smoothie. Yeah, I considered signing in to do a sewing stream, and I very well could switch over to that kind of in the middle of the stream, but I don't even know how many hours I spent this weekend sewing, so I could use a break from it. Yeah. So Vicky notices the kitchen staff whispering and asks what's going on. As it turns out, an important restaurant critic has just been seated. Vicky can either show off her chops by serving lobster thermidor, a signature dish, or mac and cheese, the critic's favorite comfort food. So if you're out there still, Dark Shadow, and you want to help me make this choice here, we can either do the lobster thermidor or the mac and cheese. So I'll give you just a second to make a choice. Yeah, so I have like a bunch of different masks that I'm making, but here's one that's just in reaching distance. Starts off as this like rectangle shape, and it has these pleats in it, right? And when you put it on, it expands. Boop. So yeah, this is one of like the easier patterns that I made. There's definitely more complex masks out there. I like this style though. It's comfortable, it's easy to wear. I actually put a drop of like tea tree oil in it too, so it smells really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go with mac and cheese. While I assumed that Vicky would attempt to dazzle me with a complicated recipe, I was surprised to be served mac and cheese. While it was not an adventurous dish, it did remind me of the food my mom used to make. So we still, we do the right thing. You know what's crazy? As I'm looking at this house, I'm noticing that some of the artwork is gone. used to have this really cool black and white picture that was right here. But, you know, it was custom content, so maybe the owner, maybe the creator of the custom content decided to have some sort of update, and I haven't downloaded that yet. So that feels a little weird that that's, like, open like that. Let's see. What can I put there instead? So Dark Shadow says, not too bad. Not much going on with the virus at the time. Everything was closed because of Easter. Yeah, I mean, my Easter was pretty good. I honestly haven't left the house all weekend. I did just leave the house for 5 minutes to go not run a mile, but drive a mile in my car to go drop off masks that I'm making for this group called the COVID Rangers. You can find them on Facebook. But yeah, I've been making masks for 2 different groups, and I was able to finally drop off the first order for that group. But I mean, I left the house for like 10 minutes. Definitely not my standard Easter. Being home the whole time, but you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna find some decor on the wall. And we don't need them to be holiday items. Let's just look under decorations. And go under posters and wall art. Oh, this web thing looks really cool. What? Huh. So it has to be supported by a wall? Does it have to be on a larger wall? Like a flat wall? Oh, that looks so cool. I mean, honestly, it matches this like gothic style too, but maybe a bit closer to Halloween. Okay, I've used this in another build and I really loved it, but that's not right. That's too big. So I'm looking for like a medium-sized piece of wall art. Oh yeah, I miss being able to go to the grocery store like kind of on a whim. It is making me like plan ahead, you know. That's a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna write it down on the list of things that I want to do is to find some more custom content artwork. There are a lot of like really super amazingly creative individuals that make content for The Sims. It's kind of like a rabbit hole to go down if you want hours of time to just pass by, then, you know, it's an easy way to do it. But it's really fun. I mean, it's like shopping in real life. You get to like buy items that will go into your builds. See, like, the reason I really liked the one that was there before was because it was black and white, and it fit with this like black, white, gray aesthetic that she has going in the house. Yeah, I guess I got lucky when I went to the grocery store about a month ago. I got like one of those 12 packs of toilet paper. And I haven't even gone through like maybe but 2 rolls or something really, really low. And silver lining is that I have a sewing machine and a serger, which is like a step up from a sewing machine. It's a sewing machine that has a different finishing stitch. Essentially like 4 threads coming together instead of 2, so it's a little bit stronger, right? But I have one of those, and they can be used to create like reusable towels that in a pinch can be used as toilet paper. So that's my like super fallback plan. But I'm not worried yet about my toilet paper situation. Okay, so I'm looking for just only black and white art, and so I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of colors, and this one I know is really big, so it's not going to fit. I should put BB Move Objects on, so if you're watching right now and you're curious how to do that, right, it's Control-Shift-C on, you know, a PC. I used to have the shortcut memorized for Mac also, but it's just been a while. So what was I doing? Okay, I'm going to write bb.moveObjects, and then it's going to show me that Move Objects cheat is on, right? And I'll have that little message at the top. So that tells me it's on. And now I have the ability to like put things where the computer usually would tell me they don't fit. So before, like, it was showing up all red when I was trying to stack things that weren't the right size. So now we have a little wiggle room. Holy moly, that's big. Okay, that's like the whole size of a whole wall. But I do like that it's black and white. I mean, these are kind of cool. Like, what a bummer that custom content artwork is gone. Like, I really need to go find that, you guys. It's very important. Okay, this works. That's so black and white, and it fits. It's right there. I don't really know what that is, other than, like, it kind of looks like some sort of symbolism, like that's a language that I don't know, maybe that's Simlish. But this also reminds me of like a test beaker. Or like the science career. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. It says 2 halves, 1 whole decal. The imagery of this art is oft debated among artist circles. However, the currently accepted description is the glorious battle of heaven and hell as depicted by 2 halves of 1 vase. So that's supposed to be a vase, not like a science beaker thing. I don't know the right words. So just to go back, depicts by 2 halves of 1 vase fighting over the humans of Earth in the center. So hanging this decal on a store's wall will help bring more customers to your store. So that's kind of a nice perk that we probably won't really see the benefits of, because this is not a store, this is it's a house. But yeah. Okay. So we kind of got distracted a little bit. I'm going to head back to gameplay. So doing here. Where is Vicky? Oh, she's at work. Duh. Okay, and this, interestingly, because this is a decal, you can see it from the other side. It's kind of wild. Ooh. Okay. I'm alright with that. Alright, I'm gonna do Ultra Speed 3 here so that she can hurry and get through her work shift, and then that way we can kind of hang out with Vicky again. Cool. So Vicky is back from work. She brought home $2,100, and she did some great work. So way to go, Vicky. Way to do the right thing. Just drop down the wall so we can kind of see the house better, right? And so I'm gonna like do some cheat needs for her because I have big plans. She is going to work on her baking skill, right? But before that happens, I want to let her benefit from this holiday. So we have exactly 2 hours Sims time to get this done. I almost forgot about that. So we're gonna go to travel, and let's pick a friend. We'll take Wendell Mattingly and Jade Woodsman, and they're gonna go have a free drink. Oh, it looks like neither of the friends can make it, probably because it was such like short notice. But that's okay. Let's have her go to the Rattlesnake Juice Bar. So if you're watching right now and you're not a follower yet, I would love to reach my follower goal. Let's see, I have until April 14th. So that's like 2 days away from now. Wow. Did I really set that? Wow. Okay. That goal is just like sneaking up on me. How long have I been developing my Sims? That is a fantastic question. And I know there's a way to check in Origin how many hours you've played. Maybe I can check really quick. Let's see. Because I'm curious. I know it's like way above 1,300 hours. That was like sometime last year. But I'm super curious how long I've been playing, like, in general. Like, just... So yeah, just hold on tight. I'm gonna get you an answer real quick. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. So, how to check hours played. My computer decided it wanted to open like a window that was open like 2 weeks ago for my Firefox. It's weird. I'm just like, I think I clicked on it accidentally instead of clicking on Chrome, and then it just restored everything. And I was like, oh, that's kind of old. So okay. Wow, yeah, most people haven't like hours that are in the quadruple digits at least. Like, okay, well, this is a thread that just tells me people's hours. Does it tell me how I can find it? So I'm going to do a different search. How long, or how do I see how long I've been playing Sims 4 on Origin? Because I know that Origin is the place that I find it. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep developing my characters, and coincidentally, the ones that are in, the ones that I've been playing recently, like, they're not even the characters that I have on my MacBook Pro. So at some point, I'm not sure when, I'm going to go through and kind of bring back some of my old school characters that I've played a lot longer than my current ones, and they're very developed. Okay, wow. Wow, I figured it out. So I've played 2,007 hours. That's crazy. I'm actually gonna write that down in chat, kind of just as a way for me to remember it. And I'm pretty sure that that combines hours played on all of my computers, because yeah, it has to be, because it used to be around 1,300, and then I got this new gaming laptop. So that's amazing. I'm glad you asked that, because like, in the back of my mind, I've always wanted to know how long I've been playing, and I never took the time to go look. I know I like had seen it somewhere, but basically you just go to my game library in Origin, and then hover over The Sims 4, like just click on it, but don't click play yet, and scroll down, and it tells you the last time you played, which last time I played was 2 days ago on April 10th, and then it tells me that I played for 2,007 hours. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So yeah, you could say I'm like an expert, right? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have her go get a drink, right? That's important. Important part of this. Yeah. Have her order a sweet and spicy. You watch the bartender doing some cute tricks over here.
Yalig. Wixen Quarb. Ah, Nobi. Aha. Blazzle. Gorsoy. Enzanu. Craney. Maya Flu. Pardu Skidna. Flashes of Reef. Nisa Faba. Tamonopaz. Enzanu. Craney. Maya Flu.
It's something I need to look into, but there used to be a way to broadcast to Facebook at the same time as just a second. No, my character is actually a chef, Vicky Vox right here. She's just hanging out at this bar and taking advantage of the night out on the town holiday. Muji Biji? So yeah, I'm just gonna pause it for just a second because I do want to look at something under this. Let's see. put Backseat Gaming under my tags for this stream, so just to let people know that if they want to help, that I totally appreciate collaboration. Tell me where you want me to go next in The Sims. I think that's kind of fun, right? Make it interactive. And yeah, I was just double checking. There used to be a feature where I could stream live to Facebook at the same time, and I heard just through the like word of mouth from a friend of mine that they took that off. So that's interesting. Yeah, that's Vicky. I'm kind of partial to Vicky. Like I really like the house that I built for her. And I like her aesthetic a lot. Like she's got like porcelain skin, jet black hair, and she's just really into like black and white. Everything really clean and modern. Apparently she didn't even mind that she was still wearing her chef's costume. She just, you know, she could have got all dolled up, but she feels comfortable in her work attire. Who is she talking to? Chat with Davian. I don't know if I've met Davian yet. Davian Bravo. So let's go ahead and since they're chatting, let's introduce Vicky. Hello. I do really like the lighting in this bar. This bar came with the game. Some of my builds are downloaded from the gallery or my own creations, but this one came with the game. Okay, so it says night out on the town was successful. So we did it. I don't know this character either, Dave, but he's pretty good looking. I think maybe Vicky would be interested to talk to him. And she's gonna be awkward and goofy, yeah, because they did a funny introduction, so that's cute.
Billing, Nermokrengus. Jarl, Lamima Goyep
Yabo. What are they even talking about? Okay. Knock knock joke. So since she started with a funny introduction, they're gonna ham it up for a minute.
Merkid Tibanahu. Funiata.
Funiata. I know what you mean, man. So they do. They have Simlish. It's quite hilarious, and if you play enough, you kind of get the hang of it. I love it. I'm into language. I studied linguistics a little bit in college and was into like English as a second language, like teaching English to people that it's not their first language is kind of a different pedagogy. So yeah, I just like it'd be cool to figure out exactly what everything means. It's a lot of guessing. And the Sims have like crazy body language too. Like it's kind of adorable to watch them emote. You know? You know? Okay. So let's tell a joke about vampires. That seems right.
Snubara, Dubna Timfi, Watanini Chop. Brisham.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a look to see when Vicky goes to work next.
Mayumi, just vaccine. And Fabi Narble, Franj.
So she has 14 hours. That's a considerable amount of time, right? And we have the ability to cheat her needs that are here. So, like, she doesn't really have to rush home to get sleep right now. She's doing okay.
Wavu, Ruskam Lampima, Muchi Pichi, and Fabi Narble, Franj. Lorna Pafinskuma.
Snibara Watanini. Lumina Exine. Nisoda Saburana?
Yeah, what game are you into playing, Dark Shadow?
Felina Spamzoi. Jamarian Enzanu Craney. Naya Floof. Misa Faba. Tamonopaz. Shamagra. Sublur Ferota. Bruhana. Sarefi Parduskis. Guaz Karenzi.
Okay, so after she finishes this drink, I'm gonna have her go back to the house and go ahead and start to practice her baking skill a little bit more. That was kind of my original plan before we got distracted by this holiday.
Zombo. Zorbo. Taki Boo.
Taki Boo! Sounds like she's kind of annoyed, right?
And Fabi Narble. Franj. Sheshere. Binkapa Baru. Arvini. Busharp Kumiao. Bamkara Sumbisi. Klim. Buma Samzomog. Banji. Sistun Turib.
Okay, it's like 5 in the morning. She needs to go home.
Tribal
Go home, Vicky. You are drunk.
Avenue Smishy.
So you're not playing any games at the moment, but back in the day, word adventure games? Yeah, so you like kind of using your brain a bit and being challenged. Okay, so it looks like these flowers are ready to be harvested. So let's go ahead and just tend the garden and have her take care of all the weeding and everything. I'm just gonna go get coffee really quick. You guys can hang out and watch Vicky do some gardening. So yeah, I kind of just like take it easy on Sundays when I'm playing. So it's just about gameplay, watching these Sims, you know, really slow, like nothing is urgent. I do like to build houses. I do like to do the get to work where they're challenged and it's kind of a little more fast paced. But tonight, yeah, I just wanted to check on Vicky. I kind of miss her. I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, so she's having a glass of water. Probably because she was just kind of a little extra and drunk at the bar. But yeah, so baking, right? We want her to be just as good at baking as she is at cooking. So let's have her make some onion bagels. Dark Shadow, do you like bagels?
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she's so slick. Oh, amazing. Oh. Yeah, you like bagels? Do you do butter or cream cheese on them, or?
Ooh.
Wow. I'm always like really impressed with how realistic The Sims looks, and like some of the items that are some of the baked goods don't turn out looking this good. These look incredible. Like I want to eat one of these for real. So let's have her grab a serving, right? Because they're hot and fresh out of the oven. And any good chef wants to taste what they make, wants to taste their creations. She looks so happy with her work. Amazing. And then I'm going to help her out and just go ahead and plop these into the refrigerator. Because, like, I have time to help her. Why not help her, right? Cool. And I think I'm going to, like, turn some music on just for Vicky, but also for all my viewers right now. And classical, sure. And there's a cool way to change the volume just here, except it's already high. Okay. Maybe my computer volume can be higher. Yes. She's trolling the forums. Amazing. Okay. So just to keep her like nice and well rounded, I'm gonna have her do a little bit of yoga. So let's do some brain boosting yoga. My mug. Yeah, you get it, Vicky. You go. So yeah, one of the benefits of having, hey Robin, what's up? One of the benefits of living in a tiny home is that you get, like, reduced bills. So yeah, she only has to pay $525 a month, which is really awesome. And if you're just joining us, yeah, this is a character that I've created kind of a long time ago, and just revisiting her house. I built this house that she's in. It qualifies as a tiny home, which is from the Tiny Living expansion pack. And what does that mean about it? Basically, there are restrictions on lot size. So this happens to be right in the middle. The micro home is 32 tiles, a tiny home is 64 tiles, and a small home is 100 tiles. Each of those tiers comes with benefits or lot perks. So yeah, I kind of challenged myself to build a tiny home, and I just really like this one because it's unique and it's not your standard like rectangular square house. It's made out of like some hexagon-ish type shapes. They started off as hexagons. Actually no, they started off as octagons and then I expanded them out. But yeah, Vicky right now is doing some yoga. She just checked on her garden. Might have her do that again. And she's getting better at yoga. My little skill window here shows me that, let's see. Oh yes, she is at level 6 of wellness. So as a sim acquires wellness, a sim that acquires wellness is a sim that can regulate their moods and sensations as they sway through the gales of life's enduring dilemmas. Wellness is primarily increased through meditation, yoga, and massages. Increasing this skill will unlock new yoga poses, massage types, and some transcendent meditation techniques. Sweet. So yeah, she likes to stay busy. Probably have her rake these leaves next. She's doing it all by herself though. She's a single lady. This character started off as like one of the first characters I played when I got the University expansion pack. So I've followed her through her college career experience, through her college years, and now she's graduated and she is in the chef career. That reminds me though, she has some aspirations here that are tied to being a chef, because that's her life goal. Is to be a chef. So she's already done really well in her career. Like she's already at level 9. Partly because she studied to be a chef at the university, so she was placed kind of higher up in her field. But also, oh my goodness, I want pizza. So yeah, Vicky was just working on her baking skills. And so it'd be super cool that now that she's having a few guests enter the house, that she could invite them to try her creation. Oh. Okay, I mean, I'll just look forward to it, like, all day tomorrow. I've been craving pizza. Robin, you know the group that we're in, right? The crazy food one. That group has been really making me want pizza.
Buncha. Plus.
And thanks for stopping in, Robin. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon.
Bushy, bushy.
Bushy. I think that's a compliment. So this is another character that I created that lives in the same neighborhood, a few houses down. This is Moxanne Mowgli. And you can't really see her beautiful hair right now because she's like got this hat on, but oh my god. I love how we just made like pizza plans. That was amazing. Just like that. So quick. Look at the donut shirt. And then strawberries on my scarf.
Sawota Bimi. Varpasa Kampo. Z Plume. Exi. Vush. Buna. From. Sula.
Cool, so I've been live an hour. Time flies when you're having fun. It's kind of been like a really busy weekend for me, selling masks, and I just like really wanted to play The Sims. So here I am. I meant to sign in around 9:30, but I think I made it in 45. So it's like increasingly difficult for me to manage my time. That's what I'm realizing. I have all these like grand ideas, and then it always takes longer than I expect to do everything. So but that's okay. I'm getting better. Bye, Robin. Thanks for coming by. So I'm just gonna pause for a second and take a look at who's in chat right now. Give some shout outs to people. We have Droxy in 7, Commander Root, Ostaro, Robin's here, and then Dark Shadow. So if you're new to chat, if you don't mind helping me reach my follower goal, I have 2 more days to reach it.
Open. Vabin. Lopi.
Gosh, she's like really excited. So there's like this like glitch in the Matrix where if you try to get her to rake leaves, like even just one set, she's now on a mission to rake every leaf in the yard. Looks like she has work in an hour. Good to know. I don't know, I guess I find it like really zen to watch my Sims do yard work. Okay, I'm gonna like click out of her raking the leaves and hopefully that's enough. And then the fun part is setting them on fire afterwards, right? So these smaller piles will end up needing to be combined. And it looks like our guests decided to leave, probably because they're bored. Yeah, we're kind of boring around here. and chill vibes. Okay. So she's gonna have a nap. I don't know if that's suggestible because she needs to go to work. But let's, we have this really cool pause feature, right? I'm gonna go ahead and cheat her needs, which, is just a really easy way to get all of these bars green. So these are her basic needs. I tend to make my Sims like workaholics, and they never sleep. But they are always happy. So I'm taking care of them. What's up, Joxine? I don't know if I've seen your name in here before. Welcome. I was hoping to reach 100 followers in 2 days, so if you don't mind helping me out with that goal, that would be super. Alpha Fallen Seraphim? What's up? I probably didn't say your name right. I'm so sorry. But yeah, thanks for hanging out in chat. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to. What am I doing? That's what you're probably wondering, right? Well, I'm just cleaning up the mess that my Sims left behind. Typical. We had a guest that was hanging out even though the Sim went to work. That's funny. They finally left though. But yeah, not a lot happening, just slow Sunday Sims. I decided I wanted to revisit one of my favorite characters. Her name's Vicky. This is Vicky Vox. And yeah, she's in a tiny home right now, which is tier 2 of the Tiny Living expansion pack. So I built this house. It's one of my favorite builds. What do I like about it? I like that it's black and white mainly, and it's a bit gothic. And then it also has these really unique, beautiful roofs. Like when the sun is out, like it's a beautiful home. You can get a lot of sunlight. Cool. So it looks like Jade Woodsman is interested in going to the gym. God, I want to be able to. But thank you for saying that about the style of the house. Like some of my builds are like kind of boring, like with the layouts are just like very similar and cutter and rectangles and squares, and so I tried to challenge myself with that house, and I did like more hexagon and octagon shapes. So I had a lot of fun with it. There's actually a build that, there's actually a video. You can probably find it under my highlights or under my previous broadcasts on my page. And I live streamed myself building that house. So that's available. But yeah, what are we doing here, right? We're here, and our action is to work out for 2 hours. I love Jade's workout outfit, by the way. She's got like capri jeans on, and this cutoff shirt. She looks hilarious. And then Vicky, of course, she loves black and white, so she has just like all black workout outfit. Pretty sleek. Also, I haven't had a chance to introduce you to this character yet, not during the stream, but this is Rosie. Rosie lives in the Heart House, so if you're searching through my gallery, or if you're looking through my previous broadcasts, there's another build, and that's Rosie's house. It's a heart-shaped house. Super cute. It's also a tiny living build, so you get all the perks of tiny living. So there's this quirky thing about going to the gym, and there's always like a trainer that comes over and tries to tell you what to do. Okay, so Vicky is at level 4 of the fitness skill, so she's doing alright. Ah. Sometimes it's hard to get the exact view that you want based on kind of like where the windows and the walls are, but I can drop them down. Cool, so it looks like Vicky just learned that Rosie is a genius and that she loves the outdoors. Okay. We're gonna go the funny route. Say, crack a joke with Rosie, kind of their friendship up a little bit. And we did what we came here to do, right? We worked out at the gym. 2 out of 2. I'm guessing that's 2 hours. So she can go ahead and step off. And then let's see what Vicky wants. We'll see what she does next on her own. Well, Vicky wanted to stretch. Now Vicky wants to do some heavy lifting. Get it, Vicky. But yeah, thanks for showing up, you guys. It's nice to have people that are in chat, that are talking and hanging out. Really appreciate it. If you're new and you're not a follower yet, I'm trying to reach a follower goal of 100. And this creepy dude in his towel just walks over and starts talking to her. That is not normal. No. Let's go home. This dude's kind of creepy. Sorry. Yeah, he's being flirty, and he's like naked in a towel. Vicky does not know you that well. The drama. Okay, so what is Vicky gonna do? Let's have her burn these just to kind of finish up what we were working on earlier, right? And like for example, like this would be a really good time for her to go to sleep normally, but we have the ability to continue to cheat her needs. So her basic needs live here, and they're all in the green right now. So we're doing great. We can just have her stay awake forever. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, looks like she's hungry, right? So she's gonna, eat one of those onion bagels that she made earlier. Sweet. And hilariously, this sweet and spicy that she had a long time ago at the bar came home with her. So she had that on her inventory when she came home. That's highly illegal to leave the bar with a beverage. Girl. I didn't even know the Sims could do that, actually. Like, usually when they leave the bar, the beverage stays there. So that is news to me, even. Which, oh, this is totally crazy. Earlier, we looked it up. I officially played The Sims for 2,007 hours. I guess we can say 2008 now, because I've been live for about an hour. Isn't that wild? Anyone else out there play The Sims for 2,000 hours? I personally find myself losing track of time in this game, which I find is like amazing. I'm usually super tapped in to how fast I'm doing things and what the time is. I'm trying to be really aware of not wasting time. And this is just like my favorite way to waste time. It's just so zen. What is she picking to watch? She's picking romance.
Yana said.
She does work. She is at the level 9 of the chef career. So this Vicky, this character was actually created back when I got the Tiny Living expansion pack, and I also got the University pack at the same time. So she started off as like a young adult who went to university and studied to be a chef. So she had the benefit of entering the chef, the culinary arts field career as a level 5 chef. So that, you know, was a significant boost to her income, and it really worked out well for her to go to school. She was able to like get some scholarships too, and she didn't have to get any financial aid, so awesome. She paid it off, and now she's like significantly higher in her career than she would have been. Yeah, that's so funny because like the hours that I just mentioned, that's just for The Sims 4. I've been playing since Sims 1, so it's probably impossible for me to figure out how many hours I've actually played the game. I don't think you used to be able to track that. I know Origin offers this information now. Like if you play through Origin, there's a way to look at your hours played and they track it for you. Zroxine, do you play The Sims now, or was this something you just did in the past? And she spends more time on the computer than she does watching TV, which is like kind of similar to me. I definitely have like phases where I'll watch a lot of Netflix and like binge watch things, but I kind of recently got bored with just watching TV all the time, and I've been more active again. And I like The Sims as a way to wind down because I still get to feel like I'm being creative and interacting. But I can also just like sit back and like watch her grind. Like, it's pretty low key. So I'm gonna have her do some weeding. Get all these weeds out of here, right? And I think it's kind of funny when she talks to the thing.
Abimi Shrozes, Nuloi. Wixinia. Zerkuni Swarspa. Palifa Fipid. Oh, Sheer Shahabari.
Sheer Shahabari.
Lukum Kalank. Yam Saprita. Conchipo Laba. Nibla Suizo.
I just love how she sounds. It's so cute. Let's see if these work. Okay, cool. So I am figuring out how to use some of my mods a little bit, and let's see what I have in here. So my social networks should be, let's see, Instagram. Does that come up? No. There's like a shortcut that I can write into chat, and it pulls up all my stuff. And I'm still learning it. But yeah, there's a link to my eBay store if anybody wants to check that out. There should be a way for me to link you guys to my Instagram, but I don't think it's coming up right now. That's fine. I wonder if my Discord will come up. No. Okay, I'm going to take note of this. I have homework. Fall out of my chair, trying to get a pen. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll work on that when I'm off stream. That way you guys can still keep watching Sims.
Avenue Smishy. Broogie. Veruda Kampol. Lumbik Jarl.
Lumbik Jarl.
Kalarga Zakuni.
So like sometimes I like to kind of have the sim go exploring, and the reason is there's like, you can harvest things that you find. You can also do some digging. So yeah, I'll just kind of like do a quick look around her neighborhood to make sure there's nothing that we should be grabbing, right? Foraging or finding, however you want to word that. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to see. Other times it jumps right out at you. Let's go ahead and visit Wendell Mattingly, another one of my creations. Shout out to my 3 viewers. How's it going? If you don't mind hitting that follow button, I'm trying to reach a goal of 100 followers by the 14th. I'm hoping I won't have to extend that out. That wouldn't be fun. So yeah, this is another tiny living build. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. I believe it is the micro home, which is 32 tiles, just from kind of looking at it. And it's like just one open room, right? There's a kitchen, there's a single bed, there's an all-in-one media center that has a TV as well as a radio, and it's a bookshelf, so that's super handy. And then some of Matt's like kind of odd collector items on the shelves here.
Ospa?
Aww.
Oh, Dave. Sinead.
They're like super excited to see each other. If you see this green bar above his head, that shows their relationship, their connection. They have a very strong connection. They're great friends. They're actually about to become best friends, which I'm surprised they haven't decided that that's the case yet. Let's watch the magic happen. Oh.
Frida. Ha, befib de shul.
Oh, it feels good to be best friends.
Benalibo. Zanahoy Tombra a Bazirik. Oop, oop, oop.
So,
So
I mean, eventually at some point, like, this could definitely be her love interest, right? Because they already have a very strong relationship. And she hasn't really, like, found anyone she's interested in yet romantically. So I'm not going to push that. But just based on his traits, let's take a look at her traits and then his traits side by side. Or we'll go back. So she has a lot of traits. She is a super sim, they call them. She's a foodie, she's creative, speed cleaner, gym rat. Let's look at just for her. So most of these are additional that she's earned, but her original traits were foodie, creative, snob, and quick learner. Okay? Matt, what do we know about Matt? He is a foodie, he's a music lover, and there's one unknown trait. So the way I can find out this one unknown trait is to get to know. So I'm gonna just push this button until I find the get to know option. And we're gonna learn this third trait. Yeah, why? Is she sick or something? She looks a little woozy. Okay, awesome. So Wendell is a goofball. So he's a goofball, he's into music, and he's a foodie. So that's pretty awesome. She's a foodie, she's creative, she's a snob, and she's a quick learner. So, like, they're compatible. They really are. I think they have enough in common, but not too much in common to keep it interesting.
Oh, whoopee gorge. Yips, yips. Fumu Benorf.
Oh, Zagu Warba. Ribaza.
Rabaza.
Shanisi Abimo. Fin Bayanafeb. Sikafish Yikla. Yaba. Bifala Linop. Finili.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna, like, make this a stopping point. I have been on for about an hour and a half and need to get some rest. Had kind of a long weekend. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm thinking, like, it would be super cool if I were to raid someone else. So if you want to hold on tight, I'm just gonna pick someone that we can raid. So if you're out there, thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you, Dark Shadow. I kind of have a loose plan to stream at least once a week, maybe again next Sunday. I want to stream at least one night this week also, but I haven't picked what night yet. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just gonna, like, pull up Twitch and pick out somebody that we want to raid. You're welcome to stay on board, and then you'll get a chance to, like, find out a new streamer. And Okay, I'm gonna raid Hippononymous. He's playing Animal Crossing right now, and I've hung out in his chat room a few times. He's always super cool.